Before the break, we heard from 103-year-old Mary Barkdahl, who wore pants and built airplanes at the Fairchild Aircraft Corporation in Hagerstown during World War II. But not every woman like Mary carried a rivet gun. You're about to meet a 98-year-old woman who wore a dress on an assembly line in World War II. What did you do on the home front with this group that is widely known as Rosie the Riveter?
A grinder.
Lenora Campbell Brill left her home in the coal fields of Fayette County, West Virginia after graduation and headed east when the U.S. went to war against Germany a few days after the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor and the U.S. fleet that was moored there.
I went to Baltimore to work. Father was there in the shipyard working.
Her mother also worked in the shipyards, but Lenora says she wasn't allowed to work there.
My father wouldn't let me because, did you know in those days, ladies didn't wear pants and you had to wear pants to do the machine.
And he didn't like that?
No, so I worked where I wore high heels all the time. I was dressed.
Instead of being taught to rivet, Lenora trained to become a precision grinder at the Preston Street Industrial Building in Baltimore.
And then here's my little grinder that I used. I thought I'd bring it and let you see it.
What were you grinding?
Steel gauges that went into the airplanes that held the bombs.
Lenora used a micrometer to check each gauge she ground.
That's just what we measured them with.
And that's what you said. That's your piece of memorabilia.
And they gave this to me, and I've kept it all these years.
Well, that was an important job.
Very, very important, and they had to be perfect.
Brill says standing at a table in high heels as she ground steel gauges day in and day out was tiring, but it wasn't boring.
Not really, because it was very interesting what I did. And when you did them, you always looked to make sure you was going to do the next one right. The first one wasn't right. And then from there, I went to a binocular place where I made the lenses for the binoculars. And I had to grind them also.
So you did your part to win the war, didn't you?
I didn't feel like I did too much because I thought the ones that were riveters and the plants on the ships did a lot more than what I did, but I wasn't able to go on the ships.
Were you happy when the war ended?
Absolutely, very happy. Everybody was so happy and in tears.
What do you remember about that day when Germany surrendered?
Everybody was on the streets, hollering and walking and running. No one was in stores hardly because the stores were empty because everybody was on the streets celebrating, carrying people up and down the streets, loving, hugging, kissing.
Well, did you get kissed? I mean, did some sailor grab you?
I got carried down the street, which later the man that carried me down the street became my husband.